So now we're going to go into the what I call the DE&I components of this interview, and this is one of the reasons why I do this platform. And I'm just trying to lead the conversation when it comes to DE&I. Besides highlighting individuals within the space of all different races, colors, and creeds, I'm also trying to help people give their personal insight as well as share their experiences, whether they're a leader like myself with a robust platform, or an ally like yourself that's trying to help others, get to a certain point in their career, or build out their, foundational knowledge or network, et cetera. What is your, I would say, perspective, or better yet, what is your experience within the D&I space in commercial real estate?
Sure. Look, it's incredibly important, and I kind of looked back at, if you look at how real estate has changed, it was predominantly all white guys when I first started, right in the early 90s. Now, fast forward, and there's still probably more Caucasian, elderly, or older people that were decision makers. And I think then you had George Floyd get murdered, and I think that was an immediate focus point on change that was desperately needed.
I am worthy. I believe I am worthy.
I am worthy. I believe I am worthy.
And so I think you saw the industry basically fall in line to try to do things to try to differentiate and change.
Right.
And I think, it's been very heartening to watch a couple of groups that are very focused on doing things, and we work really closely with a couple of them. So there's a couple outside groups that we work with, and then we have an interior, formal mentorship program within BGO, which a bunch of us are actively participating in throughout the entire year, and that rotates through. And so, I think I've had a couple mentees every 6 months or every 12 months, and then we keep in touch on an ongoing basis to make sure that you are providing, kind of counsel and an ability to listen, right, and to provide some guidance to people that want it, that are looking for it. I think if you look at some of the exterior groups that are noteworthy, for me personally, the job that Cedric Bobo and Project Destined is doing is fantastic. And again, we met Cedric early on, and he is a ball of energy and just an amazing person that is doing so many great things. And so our firm has been actively involved with Project Destined, hosting them in our office and doing teach-ins and bringing on some kids to work with us, etc. So I can't say enough good things about not only what he was starting to do, but he is literally now all over, the real estate universe, working with all the big firms out there. So it's a huge shout out to him. And then there's another initiative, the Goldie Initiative by Goldie Miller out of Chicago, which is focused on women empowerment. And I think that, to me, again, has been incredibly heartening. I have a 16-year-old daughter, and I look at, the job landscape that she will ultimately enter into, 6 years from now when she gets out of college will be wildly different than what it was when I got out of school. And I think the ability for people to, look at minorities, look at women, look at LGBTQ alternatives as something that we can champion and be allies of. It's a very different discussion today than it was, historically. And I think if you look at that and where the industry continues to be headed, it's a phenomenal new beginning in terms of opportunity for so many that maybe would not have had the opportunity to participate like they might today. And so I think that's been a huge positive net for real estate, for everybody interested and involved, and for everybody trying, right? It's been incredible to watch.
Awesome, man. That's awesome. I appreciate you and your company's involvement in the D&I space and support they've given all these platforms and different programs. And obviously with the Goldie Initiative, that's an amazing organization to be involved in as well, helping out women in the commercial real estate industry as well out there in Chicago. So I know they're doing great things. So I definitely, I want to give you your flowers for definitely supporting those groups.